I'm not wearing pants. Oh my god. That just reminds me of Avenue Q. If any of you have seen Avenue Q, there's a song called I'm Not Wearing Underwear Today. And it's fantastic and short. And that's me, except for pants. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gauntlet. Yeah, we're just gonna continue on. I am ready. Let us do. Oh. Yes? What was that? Oh. That's what that was. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh, these fools again. These damn fools. Well, my arrows are rad. It's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys can see my... Oh. I don't know if you guys can see my pointer. My mouse. But I can. On the screen. And it's kind of weird because I feel like most of the time I don't have it up there. I think most of the time I just kind of face the right way.
The temple itself.
Look at him run backwards. Such a ninja.
The lava's going crazy here. Let's move quickly.
Okay. Let's do it. I'm just gonna sneak by these guys and pick up my gold. And I'll be on my way. Ah shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate wizards. Wizards are the worst. Get away. What was I saying? I don't even know. I was probably just talking nonsense. There we go. Eat it all. Oh, so I recently watched this anime that is freaking adorable and also incredibly hilarious and very relatable. If you do follow me on Twitter, I forget what my sign-in thingy is, my screen name. It's probably something along the lines of Mushra or Mushra Mushrambo or something like that because that's my name. Yeah. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that's not my real name, but that's my, like, online name. That's my name. I go by Mushra. I go by Mushra in real life, too. Only with certain people who know that nickname, though. Anyways, so this anime that I watched... Oh, God. I was itching my nose. This anime that I watched is called, Toradora. And if you want to say it like a totally, like, white person, it's Toradora. I don't know what it stands for, but it was so awesome. I binge watched it, and not necessarily because I'm a binge watcher, even though I kind of am. I'm sort of more or less binge watching Gilmore Girls right now. What? Is this a glitch? Okay, good. And I've already rewatched Gilmore Girls like a ton. I love that series. I grew up with that series, so for me it's a really nice one. But I'm trying to rewatch the whole thing and then watch the new series again right after it because it's been a while since I've done that. Anyways, Toradora is super awesome. It's basically about this dude, and I'm already blanking on everyone's names except for Taiga because Taiga is my anime spirit. Like I said, if you follow me on Twitter, I have already posted that, and also I've been fangirling on Twitter about Toradora. But yeah, so it's basically about this dude who looks really mean, but he's actually not. He's kind of a softie. Oh my god, and I love him. I love him so much. If he were real, I would think I would like snatch him up in a heartbeat. Not that I have snatching abilities, but if I could, I would. Because he is a quality dude. Just in general, even if he was just my friend, I'd be cool with that. But I don't know. There's just something about About all the characters, I love all of the characters. Every single one of them. There's not a bad character in there. Even the really big bitchy girl. She's not a bad character. She's a bitch, but she's got character to her, so she's cool. She develops. All of the characters have development. It's amazing. Anyways, so it's a super awesome anime about this dude who has a crush on this one girl whose name I cannot remember because I am terrible with names. And he ends up kind of getting on her best friend's bad side, but he doesn't know that they're best friends at the time. Fuck. Stupid lava. So that happens, and then he kind of finds out this secret about her. So the best friend's name is Taiga. I love Taiga. Taiga is a tiny girl with she's a tiny girl with long wavy hair, and she is something fierce, for sure. She's very violent, and not to say that I'm necessarily super violent, but she for sure is. She's extremely protective of her friends, which I am for sure. And, oh, please die. Yes! Yes! Damn it! You little meh. Anyway, she's extremely protective of her friends. And, so she doesn't like that this dude likes her friend. Because she thinks that her friend deserves better and all this stuff. But he ends up finding out that she actually has a crush on one of his best friends. Which makes for interesting... What the fuck? There's so many of them. Which makes for an interesting scenario. Because then he finds out about this secret and he kind of teases her about it. And then she ends up kind of saying, well, I won't tell her that you like her. And I won't let your secret out if you don't let my secret out. But also you need to help me get her. And he kind of agrees to it. Because he figures she's gonna help him out too. And she does, kind of. And it's this really super cute, like, slice of life kind of story. There is actual, like, timeline plot, so it's not just, like, things are happening, but things are also happening. I die a lot in this game, don't I? Things are also happening in a chronological order. And, like, there's an actual story to be had. It takes place over, like, a year, though. So it's not like one thing will happen in the next episode, it takes over immediately after that thing happened. Yeah, I know it needs to be taken out. I'm taking it out. You just wait. You just wait. Oh god. All of you die. Even you. So yeah, that was kind of my recent obsession after I watched Parasite, the Maxim, which was also really good. I don't remember if I actually talked about Parasite or not, but Parasite was a really good anime. It was a really good anime, but it was very serious. And it was actually on this anime list that I watched, or that I read about, sorry, that said, or where they were talking about the top 15 most depressing animes or something along those lines, but Parasite had a really good ending. I mean, it's kind of sad in parts, but it's I wouldn't necessarily say that it was depressing. It had a very good, happy-ish ending. I say ish, but I mean, it's not a bad ending. It's a very good ending. I was happy with the ending. The ending made me happy. If the ending had ended in the first way that it hinted that it might end, then it would have been very depressing, but it wasn't. Toradora was super awesome, and I was really sad when it ended, but I was really sad when it ended because I was really into it, and I didn't want it to end. So, there's that.
This place consists of so much heavy metal.
Oh, does it? Oh, I guess it does. Okay. Probably need some lava to go in there. Let's go exploring. Oh, shit. Cool. And back up, yes? Yeah, okay. let's just go back this way then. Go across that big scary bridge. So, I just love that anime. It was really good. It was very relatable to me, at least. I definitely saw a lot of my own personality in Taiga. Not as extreme, but it was definitely there. She's tiny but fierce. And at one of my jobs, I was called the tiny fierce one. Because I was. And I'm super sassy. Maybe not now, but you just watch when people start picking on me. Oh my god, I will... The sass will not cease. Yeah, let's do this one first. Hey, bruh. Hey, brusky. Oh, there's a lot of you. There is a lot of you. Oh my god. Okay. You guys are kind of fast. That's cool. It's cool. It's whatever. That's fine. It's totally cool. You guys are like weird Edward sword hand demon genies. Stop. But yeah, so freaking love that anime. Definitely recommend it. It is a bunch of fun and a bunch of cuteness, and you will squeal like a little pig because of how freaking adorable it is. And yes, I do mean like a little piggy, like a little teeny baby pig, because it's super cute. It is so cute. It is almost as cute as cats. If you're not a cat person, it's almost as cute as dogs. If you're not a dog person, it's almost as cute as birds. If you're not a bird person, I cannot help you. What is wrong with you if you don't like animals? You must be weird. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. But for reals. Everybody likes animals. To some degree, right? Even if it's... I mean, I guess technically insects aren't animals, but... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I figured that wasn't good. Where's the spawn? Give me the spawn. Give me the spawn. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? No. I gotta... Ah! I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. Unless it's death. Okay, that's fine. That's a really disgusting eyeball, dude. Oh man, I kind of wish I could have kicked it around. Oh well. So yes, highly recommend that one. Also recommend Parasite. Parasite, however, is definitely more serious. But that's part of the reason why I chose Toradora next, because it was a little less serious. And I needed a little something fun and happy and kind of light, you know? Not so serious. For, after watching Parasite. 'Cause Parasite was good, but dang, that one gave me, like, mental feels, I guess. It appealed to my philosophy and psychology and such side. That thing. You know what I mean, right? Why would you close on me? I have a bad feeling. Oh. Okay. So there's that part. But yeah, so that one is Watham. Let's see what else. What else can I talk about? Also, do you guys even like that I talk over these videos, or would you remain that would you prefer that I remain silent-ish? Because, like, I don't know. I like talking to you guys, though. Oh my god! It was actually one of my favorite things to do back home with some of my friends. Not all of them were into video games, but if they were, Either I would watch them play video games or they would watch me play video games. I just thought the whole thing, just playing video games, even if it's like a single player game, just having that person around to chat with is really fun. Ah, fuck you, stupid. I don't like you. It's just like a different dynamic than just playing on your own, you know? Having an actual conversation. I mean, obviously right now I'm not technically having a conversation with you guys because you can't talk back, so I'm talking at you, which I guess seems kind of worse in a way. Now I'm just rambling. I tend to do that. I am a rambly son of a bitch. Or would I be a daughter of a bitch? Huh. I have no idea. Do I need those for anything? Oh, yep, there's a wall there. Okay, cool. And I don't know what it is, but recently I've been... God... Phone! Recently I have been, having this urge to shop, which I feel is not good. Not necessarily that shopping isn't good. Shopping is fun, you know. I'm not like a super shopaholic. I actually don't really like malls that much. They're really crowded with people, and that makes me a little nervous. And I don't like going alone because I'm a little weird about that. I like doing things with people at times. I will go alone if I need to. And yeah, I'm gonna admit something. I don't like being judged. Most people don't. And so, like, even putting these videos up is kind of a little bit of a risk for me. But silence my phone real quick. Okay, cool. So yeah, even putting these videos out is kind of a big deal for me, but that's part of the reason why I'm putting them out. You know what I mean? It's because it's a big deal for me to put myself out there, and I highly recommend it. It's very interesting. I mean, so far I don't technically have anyone watching these videos. I've been putting them out there and everything, but they're not really being watched, and that's fine. They don't technically have to. These videos are more for me. I consider it to be sort of a self-care type thing. I feel like in a way it makes me just a little bit braver than I already am, which isn't actually a lot. And that's the way that I choose to look at it. I'm not here for the views or the subscriptions or anything like that. Getting them would be nice for sure, but that's not really what I'm here for. I don't know exactly why I'm posting these videos publicly. I mean, I could very well just do them and hear myself talk later. It's not really about hearing myself talk either. I think it's more just about, I don't know, getting my thoughts out. I hate that freaking camera change. And I guess also kind of a form of entertainment. I'm honestly not super awesome at talking with people. I am very introverted. So in a way, this is me coming out of my shell type of a thing going on. I want this chicken. Don't you steal this chicken from me. But yeah, I mean, I get to play some games that I like. I get to talk a little bit, and I'm very reserved usually. A lot of people at work actually.
That spawner really needs to be
Yeah, I know it does, Elf. A lot of people at work actually try to tell me that I'm that weird thing that I'm pretty sure is made up called an ambivert. Actually, it might not be made up. I mean, that's totally possible and plausible. So a little thing about the verts, as I'm going to call them. A lot of people think that introverts are extremely reserved, kind of like how I am. I am a particular type, though. A lot of people think that introverts are totally reserved, they do not like conversation, all that kind of stuff, and it is simply not true. We love conversation. We just love a certain type of conversation. If I step over that, will that kill me? No. Okay, cool. I was wondering if that was a trap. Wait, does he actually, like, step over it? No, he doesn't. That'd be cool, though. Yeah, it's a total lie. We love conversation. We just like a certain type of conversation. We like stimulating conversations. And conversations with meaning, and so on and so forth. For the most part. Especially if you believe in zodiac signs and you are like me, an introverted Libra. By the way, my, what is it called? My Myers-Briggs personality kind of switches between INFJ and INTP. And wait, INFP, INTJ. Yeah, so the F and the T kind of switch out every now and then. So sometimes I'm INFP and sometimes I'm INTJ. And it's not very common that that's the combination that it goes to. Usually it's more INTP, INFJ. There's always some part of me that's logical and there's always some part of me that's really emotional. Whether it's being judgy or what. So I don't know why that is for me. Ah, shit. I gotta fight more dudes. I should have saved those chickens. I forgot what my point was exactly, but oh, my point is that introverts are not just these snobby people that don't want to talk to anyone ever. Honestly, we like conversation. It's draining. That's the only difference. For introverts, it's draining to be around certain types of people. For extroverts, it's energizing. Oh shit, is there more? There is more. What else am I missing? I mean, I see this guy. Where is this guy? Where are you? Where are you? This is quite a puzzle. Oh shit. Oh god, that scared me. Hi. Oh, this is new. This is all new. Fantastic. But yeah, and then, so an ambivert is essentially someone who gets their energy either way, no matter what. You know, it doesn't necessarily matter so much if they are with people or not. They get their energy when they're with people, they get their energy when they're without people. It just depends on the day. And if that's the case, then yeah, sure, I'm kind of an ambivert because I am a human. That's part of the reason why I think it's kind of bullshit, just because, I mean, human beings, no matter how introverted you are, everybody needs a friend. I'm gonna die. Fuck. I forgot what the button was for, like, my bomb type thing. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, Gauntlet.
But yeah, so I mean, human beings need other human beings. It's just life. It doesn't necessarily mean, I mean, and like, not talking to people is kind of dumb. I mean, like I'm saying, everyone needs someone, even if it's just one person. And you can be an extrovert, but only need that one person to be energized. You could be an introvert and only need that one person to really survive and everything. And people can totally function without other people. It's just a lot harder, like, mentally, psychologically, you know. So, I feel like that the whole ambivert argument is kind of dumb. Like, that it is a thing, but at the same time, it can totally exist. I'm not saying that it can't. I'm not saying that it's not valid, because it seems weird. It could totally seem weird and be valid. Because my personal opinion on it does not make it valid or invalid. It's just my personal opinion of it. I personally don't really believe in ambiverts, but they could totally exist, and if this is where I get, this is my logic side coming through. If I get evidence for something like that, that ambiversion is an actual thing, that it can be explained and it can be proven and everything, then yes, I will totally be a believer. Because the science will be there. If not, then right now it's just like a theory. And it's a theory that I can choose to believe or not. So right now I kind of believe so much more in extroversion and introversion. And I do believe that you can be right on the cusp of both, and I guess that's an ambivert. But I honestly, I don't really know. You're probably one more than the other. You know, so therefore you're either an extrovert or you're an introvert, essentially. Anyways, a lot of my coworkers and people that I've met through work or otherwise tend to think that I am an ambivert because I'm social, but I'm only social in social situations. I do not go out of my way and seek out social situations. And that's the difference. Social situations drain me unless it is absolutely with the right people. If it is not with the right people, it totally drains me and it's not super fun. And like, oh, fuck you.
This one could be worth a lot.
Like, as much as I would love to get to know some of my coworkers and everything, because sometimes they'll invite me out to places. And like, I had this issue at one of my other jobs too. Like a lot of my coworkers seemed like really cool people, and I wanted to get to know them better, but at the same time, not only do I have anxiety, so there's that. I have social anxiety. But I was just also very introverted, so there's so many fucking wizards. I was also just very, very introverted. Like, to the point where I knew that, like, I'd already be tired, and I knew that if I went out, I would be even more tired, and I kind of wanted a day that was just with me. I needed to recharge my batteries, and that sort of thing. So, my biggest issue was the social anxiety that put a drain on me, especially after being at a job where you are forced to be social. So there was that, and then just having to, I don't know. I mean, I really wanted to get to know these people, so what I did was, essentially, I just pushed myself. Is this thing open at all? Maybe. I don't know. No, it doesn't. The fuck? Why can't I get in there? Is that where I came from? That might be where I came from. I don't fucking remember. So what I did essentially was I just pushed myself. I made sure that I went to the parties. I would bring one of my other friends along with me, friends that I worked with and I was friends with at work. And even though it was really awkward to hang out with them outside of work, I would still say, hey, let's go do this. And eventually I got comfortable enough with these people and I got close enough with these people that now we're friends. I don't work at that place anymore, and we're still friends. You know, we're friends on Facebook, Instagram, all this other stuff. We text each other every now and then. 2 of them are now my best friends. So, I mean, if you are like me and you are just really reserved and very shy when it comes to human interactions with other people, obviously, because it's human interactions, duh. And you prefer to spend your time alone with cats or dogs or whatever, books, video games, you know, if you're kind of a loner like I am, I highly recommend pushing yourself to, you know, hang out with people. Make sure it's the right people, people who you think will be accepting of you, people who are open to different types of people. Those are the ones who will more likely than not accept you, rather than, you know, those types who might make fun of you more, because I've suffered a lot of those friendships, and I have air quotes going on right now. I hope you can also hear them in my voice. But yeah, so make friends for sure. Introverts make friends, extroverts make friends. The difference is in how we handle those social interactions at the end of the day. And possibly for the rest of the week and our lives. I forget what my point for this giant ramble was. I think my point was, don't mix up social people as extroverts. Extroversion does not mean being social. Introversion does not mean being a loner completely. I happen to be a total loner, but when I do talk to people, I'm extremely sociable. I can definitely talk to people. It is a little bit awkward at first, for sure. I feel like it's super awkward. I make so many mistakes, but I laugh them off, and that makes people more comfortable around me for whatever reason. Maybe because I'm not making a big deal out of mistakes. I don't know. And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but apparently a lot of people like to work with me, and I think that's part of the reason why is I am not super judgy, even though I have a J in my INFJ thing. I am actually pretty judgy. But I'm also not. I'm a total contradiction. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm sorry. I promise I will end it. But I don't know. I guess my point is, don't judge a person's version, introversion or extroversion or even ambiversion, just because they like to talk. I love talking. I especially love talking about things that I love. Mostly because I don't get a chance to a lot of the time. And that's part of the reason why I'm making these videos, is so that I can talk about them, and I can talk about them with you guys. And most of you guys might be saying, like, oh, she's only talking to us because she doesn't have friends. I do have friends, but we all have our own lives, you know? I talk to them about it too. I talk to my mom about this stuff. I talk to a bunch of people about this stuff. Doesn't matter that you talk to about it one person. Talked about it to one person. Sorry, that was a weird sentence. You can talk to, or you can talk about whatever subject to a million people and still not be done talking about it. But yeah, so that's my say. It was really long and ranty, and I'm kind of sorry for that, but at the same time I'm not. So I am gonna end this episode here because I feel like I have ranted long enough, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.